everyone, and welcome to Over the Line. I am Andrew McClain, and this is John Byrd. And this is Tony Gump. Welcome to the show, everybody, on this special edition, a day early, for those that watch live, coming in a day early, which is, happenstance. I mean, things were going on. John Byrd had a gig and then got his gig canceled, but he's still got to do some stuff.
Yes.
So you had a gig for Friday night, but
it got moved to next Friday.
It did officially get moved. Okay,
so,
let's go.
I mean, I'm making the money, so that's good.
Yeah, that's a plus.
Yeah.
Because you're employed now, you have to work till 6.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have had to, but it just so happened that the 3 other people that might have been available it just didn't work out.
It kind of sucks, though, that they're already taking you away from me on the radio show, and we hadn't even been a full 2 weeks yet.
Yeah, I didn't get a paycheck yet.
Yeah, he hadn't even been paid yet. You're already taking them away from me. And I don't know the intricacies of how that works or if they even put in the effort to, I don't personally understand, like, one producer being out, so they take mine. I don't know why you don't just put a new person in there.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, they're not going to let you hire. Corporate's not going to let you hire another person after me.
Well, for instance, like, they're putting Orlando with me tomorrow, so I wonder what it is that keeps them from putting Orlando in Leland's spot.
Well, I mean, the only thing I can think of is, Orlando is, that would be a pretty full day. I guess he can move it around, but, he voice tracks a couple of radio stations.
Yeah, maybe he's got something booked for later in the afternoon.
And, he had an event, a station event. But, the thing is, now when I have gigs and stuff, I'll be able to let them know. And it really will be an issue since I'm going to pretty much try and do all my gigs on Saturday. It shouldn't be an issue for anybody.
Well, I would get upset about my producer being moved, but I'm trying to remind myself I got Byrd back. Don't complain. Just do your job. And, don't be a...
You can't... Now, here's the deal. You can't come down a little bit tomorrow. You got to keep that energy.
Yeah, well, I don't know that I'll give it everything I got, but I can't... It can't be the same style of show as I do when you're there. I mean, it's a completely different demeanor because I'm by myself. Like Orlando doesn't talk.
Right.
So you've got to approach the show completely different.
Well, no, just approach it the way you normally do, and where I would say something, just leave some dead air.
Okay, I could do that,
and just say, "Yeah, that's funny."
We could
and
start.
then other news.
We could start teaching Tony. I don't guess we even got to teach him, but Tony could pick up on how to produce in a matter of 5 minutes if we brought him up there. Not that your job's easy, but I'm just saying, like, he's experienced in the sense of doing this.
In the video, definitely. But the audio takes some work because they don't do some things aren't done the way I think they should be done. That makes things more difficult than they need to be.
Let's not go down that road.
Yeah,
got hired.
I know. I don't
get just got hired back. We'll complain about work and maybe in a couple months or something. Let's not do it yet. So, what's new with you, Tony Gump?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't got any calls to produce any radio shows or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm just day at a time waiting on the brother's custody thing, and I'm liking this Prince Andrew stuff out a lot. I was looking at a lot of that today.
Pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty wild.
400 years, yeah.
I did. 400 years? Is that what they're...
Since they arrested a royal from England.
Oh.
The last one, I believe they cut his head off.
Really?
They should do that with Andrew.
I mean, that would make sense. That's what they were doing 400 years ago.
Now, if you get arrested, you're a royal. Something's really wrong,
Yeah, if you're not able...
They got some real dirt on you.
But the thing is, it's important to note that what he got arrested for was sharing, like, secret information with Epstein and not diddling kids. as of yet. So we don't care about the classified or the secret information. It was something about stock trading information, and it's like.
But that's your good buddy if you're doing something like that.
Yeah, and nobody cares. Like we want him arrested for diddling kids. That's the whole point of this in the first place. But yeah, we'll see how that plays out. OTL show, Cash App, and Venmo. It is it's been an atrocious month for money, but I think people are kind of it's one of those. February is a slow month. People are trying to get by, and once tax season's here, once people start getting their tax money, we'll probably get some contributors back to the show. But in the meantime, we're running off members. So if you're not a member of OTL,
be a member.
Make sure you go to our page and click the join button. It's only $4.99 a month. That's nothing.
Yeah, and make sure you like us. I'm getting ready to like us. I just liked us.
I brought us back to the Alabama solution again today because I had to talk about some local issues during the 12 o'clock hour, and even brought on Brian Dawson, CEO of 1819.
Yeah.
We really need to get him back on this podcast. It was interesting because I asked him, like, have you seen the documentary? And he's like, as a matter of fact, I just watched it last week. And I've never had a conversation with Brian about that movie. So it was crazy that he had just watched it. And I didn't think about it, but he was like, I've actually got some expertise in this area. Because as we know, he spent like 5 years in prison.
Yes.
And so I was like, I didn't even think about that part. But you're right. Like, he understands it. And he's got some sympathy, but he also doesn't want to cut any slack to, hardened criminals, which none of us do. If you're in there for something, we don't think you need any sort of special treatment. But, watching that documentary, man, it really opened your eyes to some of the atrocities that.
And
are
I like
going
the
on.
way he put it. That they are in there as a punishment, but they have to. What was it he said?
They still got to be
livable.
treated.
Yeah, livable conditions.
Yeah, they still got to be treated as human beings. This is gonna bug me. I'm trying to get my shirt fixed here.
Look sharp. Oh my gosh, Rainey. She says my boy just sunk his third 3-pointer. Let's go.
Dang, are we in the middle of a basketball game right now?
Yeah, she's sitting there in and out.
Dang. That's cool. But yeah, so Brian has got he's got the expertise on that front, and it's just, I don't know. It was something I just felt the need to bring up because we were talking about local issues. But I think I need to go back down that road. I mean, seeing that you have watched it and we're able to kind of converse through it. And plus, we'll so hopefully soon we'll get to talk about UK prisons with Prince Andrew in there.
Yes.
And what kind of conditions that the royals have to live in.
I wonder if he has to stay in a dungeon.
I don't know how they do it there.
Yeah.
I mean, royals, that's what I think. Put him in a stinking dungeon.
Listen to this, though, okay? So think about at the center of this, at least publicly, is Virginia Guthrie, who was pictured. There's pictures out there with Prince Andrew and Virginia Guthrie. And
is it Guthrie or Guffrey?
Guthrie, sorry.
Yeah.
Virginia Guthrie. And remember her story. She was one of the only vocal Epstein victims. And she came out and she spilled the beans. And she actually did an interview not long ago. And after that interview, she was hit by a bus that almost unalived her. And then not long after that, including her saying on social media, I'm not suicidal, she ends up unaliving herself.
Yep.
Allegedly.
Is anybody looking into? Did they ever look into it? Or
Of course not. So this is the last interview. I believe this is the last interview that Virginia Guthrie did, and she brought up, in fact, and that picture to the left is her after getting hit by the bus. But this is before that, talking about Prince Andrew.
I was so young. Keelan woke me up in the morning and said, "You're going to meet a prince today." I didn't know at that point that I was going to be trafficked to that prince. And then That night, Prince Andrew came to her house in London, and we went out to Club Tramp. Prince Andrew got me alcohol. It was in the VIP section. I'm pretty sure it was vodka. Prince Andrew was like, let's dance together. And I was like, okay. And we leave Club Tramp, and I hop in the car with Ghislaine and Jeffrey. And Ghislaine said he's coming back to the house. And I want you to do for him what you do for Epstein. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that even royalty were involved.
Yeah, shocking, right? Now, go to the very end and pause it. Look at who is the person interviewing Virginia Guthrie. That's Savannah Guthrie.
Yes.
Whose mom is now missing and being held for ransom after all of this goes down. And now Prince Andrew's being arrested. The Epstein files are out there. Not to say that there's any sort of connection, but...
What are the odds on that?
What are the odds that Virginia Guthrie as they say, does that interview, unalives herself, Epstein files come out, right as the Epstein files, or right after the Epstein files come out, Savannah Guthrie, who conducted the interview, her mom gets kidnapped, and nobody can find her. And now, I mean, we're talking about, and listen, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there's any connection there, but the further we go with the Guthrie thing and the fact that they can't find her, I mean, we all say, it looks like amateurs that kidnapped her, but they're not that amateur if they ain't been caught yet. And who would be best suited to set up a kidnapping and not get caught than powerful, wealthy people?
That's
Man,
crazy.
That's heavy. And, and of course, I mean, if you're really intelligent, you would make it look like it was a bumbled thing by a
you do
rookie.
a million different things to throw them off.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, not that that's got anything to do with anything, but
Makes you think. That's what it does.
and that's what we're here to do. We're here to make people think. So, take that for what it's worth. We'll see. This whole Prince Andrew arrest could be just a big dog and pony show for all we know. I don't know y'all's opinion on whether or not this will bear fruit, but,
It's like something every day. Slow days. I mean, it's been years.
They had actually a hearing today with Les Wexner. Y'all familiar with him?
No, but I like the name.
He's a sounds like a guitar. He's an American billionaire, very wealthy individual. I think he's the head honcho of Bath and Body Works now. I think at one time he was head of or heavily involved in Abercrombie & Fitch, Victoria's Secret. Like, he's just a big, retail mogul. And he was heavily involved with Jeffrey Epstein as well. He was actually Jeffrey Epstein's financier. He was the one giving Jeffrey Epstein money. Well, Congress subpoenaed him to testify on the Epstein stuff, and he tried to fight it and everything else, and he ended up losing in court that fight. So he had to testify today, and they did it. I think they did it at Ohio State University. So because he's 80-something years old, so they didn't make him come all the way to Washington. They brought congressmen and women to Ohio State or whatever campus that was, and he gets in there and starts, making some crazy statements, and answering questions, almost answering too many questions, such as Jasmine Crockett asked him about Trump and his relationship with Trump and how close Trump and Epstein were, or if he saw Trump doing anything nefarious or anything illegal, and he's like, no, I didn't want. But all this other stuff. Like he's it's almost like he's saying too much, and maybe it's just because he's old and he just don't care anymore because he's not going to be here much longer.
Yeah.
But it got to a point during the testimony, and there'll be more on this tomorrow as people kind of dissect.
That's pretty good for 84.
Yeah. Well, he at one point his attorney leans over to him and told him that if you continue to answer these questions, and if you answer with more than 5 words, I'm going to unalive you. His attorney basically tells him, hey, I'm going to kill you if you don't stop answering these questions. Watch this. This is crazy.
It was just regularly done. Excuse me. Answer another question. 5 words, okay?
He said, I'm going to
Answer the question. Okay.
He said, I'm going to effing kill you if you answer these questions with more than 5 words.
Answer another question. 5 words, okay?
If you answer another question with more than 5 words.
Get rid of him. Say, get out of here.
And then he laughs at him.
He's giving away too much info. And I haven't watched the whole thing, so I don't know, but I saw that. He says, I'll effing kill you if you answer another question with more than 5 words. So he's spilling the beans, man.
Everywhere. Stuff's going on everywhere.
I like how they both laughed it off, too. Right after he said, they're like, totally caught.
Yeah, you got to speak. You got to remember, 1, you're in front of microphones, but 2, speak a little more quietly.
And come on, you know that when he leans over to whisper, they're jacking that mic up.
Oh, absolutely. So Les Wexner is, according to this, he's 88 years old.
Wow, he looks great for 88.
Yeah.
He is an American billionaire, businessman, and political activist. He is the co-founder and chair of Bath and Body Works. He has been principal in Abercrombie & Fitch, Victoria's Secret, and La Senza, amongst several other retail corporations. Wexner is heavily involved in politics in the sense of, giving out campaign contributions and all of that. And he's notoriously been a Republican, but I think he's claimed to be independent after Trump got elected or something like that. I don't know what they're
straddling the fence.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. And I don't know who all he contributed to, but it was, he was financing Jeffrey Epstein to the tune of hundreds of billions of dollars, even over hundreds of millions of dollars, even over $1 billion. They said he was passing him off stocks and all kinds of stuff that Epstein would turn around and sell, and was essentially financing all the stuff he was doing. And that's why his attorney's like, you need to shut up because, you're going to be in some deep doo-doo if you keep going.
Yeah.
But that's new. So that hearing comes out or the information comes out, I'll know more about it. But I hadn't looked too far into it. By the way, Slick Vic, $10 on the Cash App. Love the show.
We love you, Slick Vic.
People don't understand who gets the shout out because as soon as I pull out the megaphone, John Bird's like,
oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I just.
It's okay. It's okay.
Excited.
Well, you repeated who I was talking about.
Yeah, I need to just shut my mouth.
It's the Adderall.
Cap Mataway.
So easily distracted.
Well, no, it's Cap Mataway. He's my hero.
Well, I see that.
Oh, you see it? Yeah, it says Jadaway. That's not his name.
What else? Just going through some news headlines here. Also, The View today. Couple things. Speaking of the Epstein files, remember we talked about Whoopi and how she had to explain away being in the Epstein files. Well, she's not the only member of The View in the files. Sonny Hostin. It's the one girl. Joy Behar's in them.
Oh.
And not only is Joy Behar in the Epstein files, apparently she attended parties that Ghislaine Maxwell was at. So now today on The View, it was her turn to explain away why she's tied
love
in
it.
with the Epstein deal.
We're on the list because we were at a party or a wedding or something that somebody might have been. That's what I found out anyway.
Yeah, no,
Like I was at Trump's wedding to Marla.
Right.
Maybe Epstein was there too. Who knows?
I don't know.
So that means that I'm not guilty, obviously, but these other ones, how are you going to decide who's really guilty and who's
Well,
not?
I think
very
it's.
tricky.
I think it. No, I think it's. I think it's very clear because if you look, you know why my name is there. Because someone was looking for a plane, and that's what people do. They go to all the people who have private planes and say, do you have one?
And you didn't get on the plane.
I didn't get on the plane. I didn't know they were looking for a plane.
Yeah.
I had no idea that the plane that I was supposed to be on was no longer available.
Backing up,
so
man.
I'm named in there like Whoopi Goldberg needs a plane.
There are a lot of people that are
Marilyn
named.
Monroe was on the list.
Yes.
There were plenty of people that were.
Second time she said
There are plenty of
Elvis
people
also.
named in
Yeah.
the list that may have not done anything wrong.
Yeah.
But I think that there are a lot of people that are on that list that are guilty
Yes,
of wrongdoing.
indeed.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I have no confidence, unfortunately. It gives me no pleasure to say
Well,
this. But I don't have any
let me
confidence
say
that
it like
the
this.
Justice Department's
I
gonna do
think
anything.
that
Why'd
they
you
are
go
going
reject?
to hold on, Joy. I think they are going to. They're going to do it like how you eat around an apple till you get to the core.
Yes.
I think that's how they're going to do it. They're
This
going to
Justice
eat all the
Department,
stuff
I don't have confidence.
all around here,
Which is
and then they're going to get
exactly what
hopefully,
they've been
then-
doing this entire time.
Yes.
With Trump. They've been eating around the apple and like, oh, Trump's name's in the Epstein files. Trump's this, Trump's that. And what is the IWBC on there? They're all wearing a jacket that says IWBC on it.
I don't know.
I want black.
Okay, I don't think it's that.
I want big
No, I don't think it's that. either.
crowds.
Cheese.
I want big cheese.
Cheese?
Yeah.
I want big crackers. I want.
Big butts in a can, not alive, but that would be BB.
Yeah.
Yeah, dang it.
They don't even know how to spell.
I know it.
And did you notice who their guest was today
No.
on the show? It was Savannah Chrisley, Todd Chrisley's daughter, who is a big Trump supporter and went to Trump to get her mom and her dad out of prison, if you recall. Mm-hmm. And so
Can't
there's
believe
this.
they had her on.
Yeah, it was kind of shocking. And there's this new thing that the left is using, which is really absurd. They're going down this road of Trump as a racist again, and they're probably using, they're just the thoughts of Trump being racist were probably popped back up in their minds based on the Truth Social that was sent out. They had the clip of the Obamas at the end.
Yeah.
But that's what they're clinging to, and it's bizarre to me because y'all did that from the moment he started his campaign in 2015, and it didn't work. So why would you want to go back down that road?
They're desperate.
Like, people are not going to buy it. So they try to pitch that idea to Savannah Chrisley, or she may have even been the one to bring it up, and she's like, I'm sick of hearing y'all call Donald Trump a racist because I know him. I know who he is now better than y'all know him or even knew him back then. And, of course, the Yentas of The View were not having it.
When it comes to the event that happened yesterday, what's so hard for me to witness is people stating that the president is a racist, because I've seen him firsthand. He saved one of my best friend's lives, a black woman who has been with him for 18 years.
So he has a black friend. He's a racist.
No, he saved her
Listen to
life.
this. Honestly, listening to these listen to these women, especially her,
Yeah.
Sonny Hostin, it makes me just want
She's
to.
not even black. She's
not-
mulatto. She's mulatto.
She's like caramel. It makes me want to slap these people. Anyway, go ahead.
Here's the problem, Savannah, and why we have a different take on it. Many of us have a different take on it, because when you target DEI programs with executive office, with executive orders, your first week in office, arguing that the policies undermine national unity.
And look at her. She's
when you
she's just reading off a list.
She has no idea what she's doing.
Like, have you ever thought to ask what DEI even does or if that benefits people?
They don't care.
Anyway, let her read her stupid list.
Post about the Obamas when you pursued the death penalty for the exonerated 5 after you knew they had been exonerated. These are the reasons that his behavior is so hard. And I don't know whether you know about this, but in the 70s, he was accused of discriminating against black tenants because he wouldn't rent to them.
He didn't want them to build.
What happened?
Was that an accusation?
No, that was a proven fact. They
No,
took
it's
him to
not a
court.
proven
It's
fact.
That was proven.
Shut your mouth, woman!
That's proven. That's proven in a court because the court's never gotten it wrong before.
I've never slapped a woman before, but you know what? Whoopie ain't a woman. Psst.
Equal laughs.
Yeah, man. If they want to go back down that road, I say be my guest because everything Trump is doing is completely counter to anything. Like you saw that we played this on the radio show, the grandma. So Trump is in he's literally doing an event yesterday honoring Black History Month, right? He's pushed through criminal justice reform. He's fully funded HBCUs, and the black community loves Trump. I mean, at the end of the day, the black support for Trump gets bigger and bigger. So he's holding this event yesterday for Black History Month. He announces that he's giving the Presidential Medal of Freedom next week to Ben Carson, another black guy, and then brings this mom from Washington, D.C., who I think, her grandma, I think her grandson or son was killed by, violent crime in D.C. before Trump got in there and cleaned it up. Listen to what she says about Donald Trump.
Change crime in the district. If you kill somebody, okay, you take a life, you do life. Just that simple. If you do a harsh crime, you do harsh time.
Yes.
Just that simple. And then we need National Guard, and which we did years ago. He brought it on. I love him. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say about that racist stuff. And don't be looking at me on the news hating on me because I'm standing up for somebody that deserves to be standing up for. Get off the man's back. Let him do his job. He's doing the right thing. Back up off of him. And Grandma said it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And when she first comes on stage, too, she's like, "Can I give you a hug?" He's like, "Come on, give me a hug." Like, people love him, man. And that's the thing. It's all the haters don't get to. And when there's a hater, like, when they actually go meet with him, they're like, "Oh, he's not that bad." Remember when Bill Maher, who's a big-time Trump hater, went and Kid Rock got him go to the White House with him, went and met Donald Trump, and he's like, "Well, Donald Trump's not that bad." If they would actually go meet with him, they'd have a different opinion.
TDS is a real thing.
It is.
He was in Georgia today. He stopped by this fast food restaurant. I don't know if this is what restaurant this is. Is it the Varsity or something? But you look, the crew's all black, right? Got a couple white guys over there to the left, but ignore them. They're not important. Look at all that. Watch the reaction from the black fast food workers when Donald Trump shows up.
Worked here a long time on that, right?
Oh, yes.
You get treated good?
Oh, yes.
Was I presenting the boss?
No.
I'm going to ask my guys, I'm totally serious. Get some hamburgers, I got to make a speech, and come back, and we're going to eat you, and we'll have them warmed up. Air Force One is nice warming. We can warm it around. We can do anything on Air Force One.
They love it. They love it. But Donald Trump's racist.
Just a regular guy.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's so crazy. It's crazy. This was actually one of the funniest parts of him being in Georgia. There was a guy who was in the crowd as Trump was walking in. I don't know. This may have been at the restaurant. There was a crowd of people. And you see this bald guy right here.
Which one? The one behind him or in front?
The one in front of him.
Okay.
I don't know who he is, but he had apparently been given by Joe Biden a Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award, which is pretty much like a certificate or whatever. So he must have accomplished something that somebody within the Biden administration was like, we need to recognize this guy or whatever. Donald Trump comes by. He tells him, "Hey, I've got this achievement, this Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award, but it was from Joe Biden, and I don't want it to say Joe Biden. Would you mark it out and write your name on it?
Oh, yes.
That's serious. That's serious. Watch this right here.
See what he wants? He wants me, let's see, dear American, huh?
It's the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award.
Wow, that's pretty good.
But I don't want his name on there. So can you help me out?
I love it. He doesn't want Biden's name on his Lifetime Achievement Award. Yeah.
That's going to be worth a gajillion dollars one day.
Wow.
Mark through one president.
He gets there and he marks Joe Biden's name out. He writes his own name on there.
Baller.
Mine's not an auto pen. His is. That's an auto pen. See that? You know that's an auto pen. See, that's an auto pen. You want me to cross it off?
Yes.
That's sweet.
That's it right there.
That's an auto pen signature.
That's it.
You think he signed it? He didn't sign that. Crazy, man. Crazy stuff, right? That's crazy.
It's such a boss move, dude.
Love that tie. Look at that color. It's a power color
Now you
right
have a
there.
real Lifetime Achievement Award. Thank you, everybody.
And that's why everybody loves him, man. He's just...
Well, not everybody. Just
Well,
the ones
okay.
that don't know him don't love him.
But you know, he's been through all that stuff when he was younger. He's out, he's aged out of that, and now I just think he just wants to do good.
Yeah, man. He's a baller. And so he ends up, he's in Rome, Georgia, right? And he's there to do a speech. And I don't remember. I think he was at U.S. Steel or something, or some kind of steel mill. And so you know how he does when he's giving a speech, he starts telling stories.
Oh, yeah.
And he gets on the topic of the Congressional Medal of, Congressional Medal of Honor? Like, tip-top award. And he starts talking about this story about how one time they flew to Afghanistan. I think it was when in the first term, they went and saw the troops for Christmas. And he's like, I started asking my staff, like, that was very brave of me to go do that. Can I award myself the Congressional Medal of Honor? Listen to this. This is hilarious.
Worldwide, and I rebuilt the military my first time. I said, why would it take 4 years? They said, well, I would. So I decided to go to Iraq, and I flew to Iraq. I was extremely brave. In fact, so brave I wanted to give myself the Congressional Medal of Honor. I said to my people, am I allowed to give myself the Congressional Medal of Honor? And, I've given out so many to guys that are seriously brave. I mean, they come in with the arms are missing, the legs are missing. The stories are so unbelievable. And I said, no, it's a little stretch if I gave myself one of them.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things. Someday I'm going to try. I'm going to test the law. Brandon, I'm going to say, let's give it a shot. Maybe I'll win in court after everyone sues me. If the radical left lunatics sue me. Now watch. The fake news, I'm having fun. The fake news will say, Donald Trump wants to give himself the Congressional Medal of Honor. But he was rebuffed by the audience, who stood up and booed the hell out of him. So they say that kind of stuff. It's amazing.
He's so funny.
Man.
He's so funny. I give myself the Congressional Medal of Honor.
I mean, that stuff's funny. When
It
you've got
is.
TDS, do they ever laugh?
The Trump
Except when
Kennedy
people are
Center,
dead?
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, they're about to take the what is it, the Palm, what's the airport down there in Palm Beach?
Palm Beach Airport?
Is it Palm Beach International Airport?
Yeah, I'd heard something about this.
They're going to the Florida House, I think, just passed a bill to rename it the President Donald J. Trump International Airport.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna cause them to lose their mind. That's gonna be good stuff, man. It's just wild. Not only are Trump supporters just genuinely, I mean, people with TDS are just like miserable people. You can see it online. You can see it in person. Like, and conservatives are just generally happier. I mean, even the most wild out, like crazy people. Take Sean Strickland, for instance, right? Sean Strickland, the UFC fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so UFC's got a pay-per-view coming up. They actually don't do pay-per-views now. They just stream them on Paramount, which is genius.
Wow.
That way you don't have to pay $75 to watch a UFC fight once a month. That dude's wild. He's a Trump supporter. I guess he's kind of, I don't know as of late. He's been iffy about the Epstein stuff or whatever, but he's been like a conservative for a long time, and he's wild. Like, he'll say he did a press conference in the lead up to this next fight, and he just said he'll say anything and everything, but just his demeanor, even while saying crazy stuff, he's still like a genuinely happy dude, you know. And as a UFC fighter, you think, man, this guy's got to be angry all the time.
Yeah.
He's not, man, because he's, you know. And there's a lot of conservatism in UFC, believe it or not.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, he's living his dream, so.
And that's what happens when you've got testosterone pumping through your body. That's where TDS comes in, is when your testosterone is low.
Yep.
You become a liberal. But listen, some of the crazy stuff that he said during this press conference. Watch.
And, you know, Paramount's cool. I mean, they fucking ruined Halo. But other than that, you know, they made it gay. Ronda and Gina. Whoever thought about that, man? They're going to be half naked and might be making it a little better. Ronda Rousey can fight. That bitch can fight. I think she lost a few fights to her ex, but bitch could fight. I like Gina. She's like super conservative. She was hot. You know, I was like a kid when she fought. I may have jerked off to her once or twice back in the day. But, dude, I was like, what, like 12? You know, I was jerking off when I was 12.
Is this real?
Nobody gives a fuck, dude. Maybe you put some oil on it, you know, do some dollar bills. People might give a fuck. No one gives a fuck about women's sports. You take the weakest, softest motherfucker here, and you guys would beat up Amanda Nunes. Like fucking the fat guy in the Hawaiian shirt. No offense here. And there's nothing wrong with women. I mean, they do great things. You know, they cook. They clean. There are no women in prison, right? Like, that's why I didn't go to fucking prison. Knowing I'm gonna have to go be surrounded by a bunch of fucking dudes for 30 years. I'm not doing that shit. Problem is, we've empowered them too much to ruin society. Look at the NFL, dude. You had that. I don't even want to say that faggot's name because, like, you know what I'm talking about. The halftime show guy, the Puerto Rican, right? Puerto Rican.
Bad Bunny.
Bro, yeah, that fucking faggot. Like, dude, it is so crazy that this is America now. Like, back in the day, dude, the NFL was the fucking standard of being a fucking man. I think they all get together around a table and say, you know what, guys, how do we fucking ruin this sport? How do we gay it up? How do we fucking ruin it? Why don't we bring a gay foreigner who doesn't speak fucking English and have him perform it? Hockey is like the last man sport.
An NHL player came out as gay.
Oh, no shit. Well, that guy's definitely going to beat him in the locker room. Mental illness is real. And, you know, if you fucking, like, the way I feel about gays is very simple. If you're fucking gay, dude, go suck cock. Like, dude, I want to know what it's like, man, right? Like, I love pussy. Like, I have no idea what it's like. I actually feel bad for the gays. Can you imagine being a dude waking up and be like, hey, I want to fuck other dudes? I don't know what that's like. It's clearly mental illness. Would I support it? You know, sometimes you got to just, you know, let your retarded flag fly. You know, trans is too far. If you wanna cut your dick off and fucking call yourself fucking Susie, and yeah, I don't fuck with that.
This might be a really bad segue, but I saw some pictures of you training with a little boy. How'd that happen? What was that like?
What the fuck? Relax, Epstein.
Training.
This ain't the White House card. Relax. I don't know if this makes me racist. But every time a black man shows up to the gym, especially on a boxing day, I just assume that you know how to box. Weird, man. So when you're talking about Chimaev going to the White House, you know, he's best friends with like a fucking warlord dictator that murders people. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if this administration puts a fucking terrorist on the White House card. Fine-ass ESPN reporter. I mean, you know, dude, the ones that's like, how did you get this job? I could probably connect some dots. You want people to give a fuck, make it an attractive blonde girl, and like everybody gives a fuck. You get little LaQuisha down in Compton gets kidnapped, or fucking Detroit. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Cat Mattaway's right. He says this man time traveled from the late 80s.
Yeah,
exactly
he did.
Right.
He's like the modern day John Rocker. Do y'all remember John Rocker?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he was that way. He still is that way. You could still find him on X. And
mix him with little Andrew Dice Clay, and you got this guy right here.
Dude, Sean Strickland's so wild.
Dude, I was thinking that was AI for a second.
No, he does that at all of his press conferences. And Dana White is always like, hey, listen, I run the UFC, and I am never going to tell these guys what they can or can't say, no matter how much I disagree with it. because you had the what was his name? His name was Mitchell. Was it Bryce Mitchell? He was a fighter, and he started coming out talking about Hitler was not a bad guy, and the Jews this and the Jews that, and everybody got up in arms, and they're like, you gotta kick this guy out of the UFC, and he's like, I'm not kicking anybody out of the UFC. He's like, if they get out here and fight and they win matches, they can stay. He's like, I don't care what they say. They can say whatever they want. They can praise whoever they want. They can come out and, be like, hail Satan or whatever. He's like, I'm in the business of running a fighting league, and that's it. And I believe in free speech. So.
Well, that's obvious with what just was said, and it's allowed. That's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Boomer. He says, I bet he couldn't cuss any more than he did. He ran Nan out of the room.
Sorry, Nan.
Sorry, Nan.
Sorry about that. What else? What else we got on the slate? We talked about the Obama Presidential Library today.
Yes.
What a monstrosity that is. First of all, the people of Chicago are pissed off because they ruined a public park. And this is the Obama Presidential Library.
It's like cyberpunk from the future.
It's bad. And it's way behind schedule. It's over budget by hundreds of millions of dollars.
That's fitting for what has happened during his presidency.
And I think it's approaching $1 billion at this point as to what it's going to cost. $1 billion. I think it's at 800 something $million so far.
Dude, I'm looking at this. It almost looks like reinforced. It looks like a huge bunker above ground kind of thing.
What if it turns out like they're only halfway done with it, and they're actually once they finish, it turns out they're just building a giant black dildo, like a big.
That would be fitting as well for the presidency.
A big black wiener.
Yeah. But look, are those machine guns on top? They look like mounted machine guns.
They might be. Who knows?
Jeez.
That may be the DNC headquarters for when ish hits the fan. But they've got a new renovation to it, and basically what they've done is they've taken a speech or a portion of a speech from Obama in Selma, where he was celebrating the 50 years of the Civil Rights Edmund Pettus Bridge March and all that kind of stuff, and put it on the side of the building, like I guess carved it in the side of the building or whatever. Can anybody even tell what that says? Like, they just mashed all the words together.
No, it's ridiculous. But, you heard what they did. They actually got Obama to do a video with him actually saying the words on the building.
What do you mean?
They just happened to have it, and I found it.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Okay.
I was just, typing on the internet and found the darn thing.
Oh, so is this from his actual speech at the
No. He actually recreated. This is a promo they're going to be putting out.
Oh, I got you. To highlight the new words on
Yes. So he actually is saying the words that are on the building.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see this.
America, unconstrained by habit and convention, unencumbered by what is, ready to seize what ought to be. For everywhere in this country, there are first steps to be taken. There is new ground to cover. There are more bridges to be crossed. America is not the project of any one person. The single most powerful word in our democracy is the word we the people. We shall overcome. Yes, we can. That word is owned by no one.
I think he's glitching out.
Oh, what a glorious task we are given to continually try to improve this great nation of ours.
Wow.
Yeah, they need to get another tech team to do that. That was just horrible.
He's doing a lot of twitching.
Yeah.
I thought I ate a cookie for a minute.
I couldn't get past the background music, which sounded like it was just singing Obama. Okay. Well,
I had some Angry Carrie vibes too for a second.
Yeah, that was weird. But yeah, that's the Obama Presidential Library for anybody that is want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
So
And shout out to Rainey's kid, man. 21 of 32 points tonight at that basketball game.
Nice.
So he scored the majority of the points.
Yeah, man. That's the next
Dang, he's
MJ.
a baller.
Yep.
Let's see.
Obama. I think I had to type Obama into the prompt like 65 times or something like that.
You came up with that one riff where it's like Obama, ma, you know.
Yeah.
That was good.
I actually got a text from Gavin Newsom. It says, Gavin Newsom here, not sending this message to millions of people, but I'm sending it to you. Oh, so I was the only one that got this.
Oh, wow.
As you know, I have a book coming out in a few days. It covers some very personal ground, but also has some of the political stories I'm sure you'll enjoy. That includes personal interactions with President Trump, the invisible plane, the presidential toilet, the state secrets, or what should have been state secrets. You'll enjoy the book. So I'm texting you to ask you to please buy a copy before it's released. Order it today, and it will be in your mailbox before you know it. Here's the link to buy.
You gonna buy it?
Probably not.
I would send something and say, hey, look, I tell you what, if you'll send me out a copy so I can try it out, then I'll buy it.
That sounds like false advertising.
Yeah.
It'll be in your mailbox before you know it. Well, how do you know that?
It's
You know?
called Young Man in a Hurry by Gavin Newsom. Interesting.
He's a little quickie.
In a hurry, running from the law.
It's going to get Prince Andrewed. Yeah.
Prince Andrew.
That's strange.
Yeah, does that make you feel bad that Prince Andrew's got the same first name as you?
No.
You think they'll, you know?
And you and your kid, P. Diddy, out of all the things.
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
Well,
Prince Andrew and P. Diddy.
Well, based on Prince Andrew and Epstein and everything, P. Diddy looks kind of like not that big of a deal. You know?
I wouldn't be surprised.
He just beat up a few women and covered them in baby oil.
Oh, there was a lot more going on than that.
Oh, was there?
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. I guess there's.
Oh, dang.
I guess there's the Justin Bieber stuff, and yeah.
I'm still trying to unhear a tape I heard on Rumble, you know.
Which was what?
What, Tony?
Somebody was giving it to some other guy, and it was like the audio, yeah.
Oh, like Diddy was taking somebody to Pound Town?
I don't know who it was, but it sounded like it could have been him, yeah.
Oh, gee.
Oh, my
And it was like, you know, let it all out. And he was like, the guy was like screaming for bloody murder.
Okay. Oh, look at
yeah.
the time. All right. Thanks for being with the show.
Yeah,
everybody.
don't listen. Yeah.
It's just, I mean, the people in that industry, in the music industry or in Hollywood, is just.
Is it that boring there? Why do these people, I mean, you could do anything you wanted, basically, and then they chose all this crazy nonsense. You know?
Yeah. Do you like, are you running out of stuff to do? And you're like, well, we've done it all. We've got all this money, so let's do butt stuff.
It has to be something like that with these people because us average people don't think about stuff like this. So maybe it's just so boring when you get everything you want. You got to seek adventure, some crazy crap like that. I don't know.
Interesting. What are you doing?
Tony, you got too darn cold in here. I'm freezing.
Huh?
Is it that cold?
Yeah, it's cold.
It says it's 68.
Same temperature it always is.
No, it's not. I feel the air coming in. This is crazy. Tony, what are you trying to do
It
to
says
me?
68 degrees on the thing.
And it was 80 degrees outside today.
Well, I know. I mean, yeah, that's fine. But you know what? It's cold. I feel the wind blowing. I ain't stupid. That fan's up there. It's blowing all that cold air down here.
Hey, how you doing, baby? How you doing? You doing good today?
Scare the children.
I'll get you, my pretty.
Speaking of evil, there is a piece, and I'm going to talk about this tomorrow on the radio, a piece that CNN did where they're about to release like an hour-long documentary that they did on Christian nationalism and the rise of radical Christian nationalism and how that's a problem for our country.
We could have Byrd the poster child for the radical Christian movement.
Man.
And that blanket right there.
You know.
The radical nun.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. It just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I know what you're saying.
Jeez, man, it's just, as always, man.
Watch this right here. This is the piece from CNN.
Well, for the past several months, I've been working on a special project examining the growing influence of Christian nationalism in America. If you're not familiar, Christian nationalism is an ideology rooted in the belief that our country was founded as a Christian nation and that our laws and institutions should reflect Christian values. In the lead up to my hour-long documentary this weekend, we're going to bring you a preview of what you'll see, starting off with the assassination of Charlie Kirk last year. Experts say it was a pivotal moment for the movement and an occasion where the tragedy of his loss unified Christian nationalists and the Trump administration as they honored him.
September 21st, 2025.
America is a nation in grief, a nation in shock, and a nation in mourning. Charles James Kirk was heinously murdered.
That young man, I forgive him. Charlie Kirk, a conservative activist and prominent Christian nationalist, was assassinated. It became a rallying call for those who believed in his message.
Our greatest evangelist for American liberty became immortal.
And it was a call to action.
My charge to all of you, put Christ at the center of your life as he advocated for giving his.
Memorial service was one of the most potent examples of this shift in our culture that we're experiencing right now, where a large segment of American Christians are being activated by these ideas, radicalized by these ideas that say that they are the persecuted ones and that they need to stand up for Christians' rights.
What an awful thing. What an awful thing.
That's just disgusting.
Yeah, that's what but they're painting it. They're like, this is a problem in our country, radical Christians. And they're rising up the most.
They are radical Christians. Jesus was radical.
It's concerning that CNN's just got the balls to come out and put out a piece like that, Just to paint, because that's what that's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to paint people that are on fire for Jesus as, some sort of threat to democracy.
Yeah, did you see how they kind of painted that whole thing, too, with the editing and then the video?
Yes.
And they chose what they showed, and they showed parts, people are eyes closed, hands up and all that, and all those agnostic people out there don't, relate with that.
It's activated the radical Christians.
Yeah. Okay, so if it is a radical Christian, what is a radical Christian trying to attempt to accomplish?
All right.
I mean,
like when's the last time a radical Christian drove a car through a Christmas parade?
Or a radical Christian run up and say, "You must follow Jesus," and get in someone's face like that. You know?
Or set off a bomb or flown a plane into a building. Or
the worst it gets is they come by your house in a white shirt and then they ask you annoying questions.
Oh yeah, that's Mormons.
Well,
Jehovah's Witness, Saints, and Jehovah's Witness. Yeah.
Do you have a moment, John Byrd, for me to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Yeah. See, and I had someone do that, and they want not being mean, but you just kind of turn them on, like if it's a Mormon, because I don't know Mormons out there are watching, but the spaceship, all that extra stuff that's in there is just, but that's okay. If you're trying to defend that, what does that tell you about your?
Well, the fact that Mormons want to have multiple wives is it shows you how whacked out they are. I mean, who would want?
It's tough enough with one. I don't know what these.
Yeah, could you imagine having to have?
If you respect them and love them, it is tough enough with one.
Yeah.
If you got that many,
you can't split your love and admiration and loyalty between multiple women.
No, I tried that when I was younger. I had 18 girlfriends, and it just didn't work. I didn't have the money.
It's not gonna work.
No.
They start getting jealous of each other.
And then there had like 3 of them were like sisters, and it just.
Oh yeah, that gets real weird.
Yeah, it was bad.
It gets real weird.
Yeah, it does.
But it's nothing new. I mean, the left has painted Christians as the bad guys. I mean, even during the Biden and Obama administration, they'd go after people that were praying out in front of abortion clinics or things like that.
Yes.
People that
street preachers in Chicago,
right,
put them in prison. And
what that does is it festers evil. Like it helps, call it promote evil or whatever. It ends up building up in this country, and you start to see more evil because of it. I mean, it just throws fuel on the fire. And plus, there's a lot of other things that have been done. You take all the mentally ill people that we have out on the streets. We see some heinous crimes done against innocent people. And I'm talking like innocent people walking down the street because of things like Obama closing mental institutions or, court systems letting people out of jail after they've been arrested for violent crimes 15 times. There was one instance out of Daytona Beach where mom and a dad and their 13-year-old son are walking down the pier, and some crazed individual who just got let out of jail 4 days prior for violent crimes comes up and slashes the throat of the 13-year-old. Cuts his throat. Just out of nowhere. Doesn't know him. Just walks up. Here's the news story out of.
That looks like Bird's AI girlfriend.
It kind of does. That's this is
Petunia?
This is out of Florida. Could be her. This is from Fox Local in Daytona Beach. Go ahead.
As soon as we realized what happened, I could see his neck gashed wide open. I could see all the way down to the meat.
13-year-old Sullivan Clark was on his phone walking with his parents near the slingshot ride when police say Jermaine Long walked up and slashed his throat. His mom, Lori, initially thought it was a robbery.
I thought he was stealing Sully's phone. As soon as he slashed him, I yelled. I said, "Hey."
Sullivan's father, Jared, says the sight was something he can never unsee.
The doctor told him 1 millimeter deep, and we'd be having a different conversation.
Sullivan says a split-second glance at a boardwalk ride is likely the only reason he survived.
The crazy thing is, I turned at the perfect time because I was on the phone and I happened to be looking up at like the slingshot and I turned. And that's how he got the side of my neck and not right here.
Police say they found Long hiding near the overpass on the pier and arrested him.
Pew pew, baby.
Wow.
Realize.
Yeah. So put that guy
Pew
down.
pew.
Just walked up to
Like
a
a
random
dog,
kid.
like a rabid dog.
It's like a mental episode with that guy on the this train or whatever with that girl from Carolina.
Yeah.
He just walked up and did it for no reason.
Yeah, exactly.
That pitiful look on her face when she was looking up at him.
Yeah.
I
And
can't get that out of my head.
This individual, again, had been let out of jail 4 days prior, had 8 prior arrests, and still walking the streets.
They need to hold the judge accountable.
They should have some sort of liability when it's a scenario like that.
8 times, come on.
Make the judge be like, okay, judge, you've got the discretion to let this guy out, but if he commits a similar crime to what he's in here for now, that's on you. You're the one that's
done
going to
at
be.
the bench. You're done. You're chasing ambulances and things in your little lawyer place.
Because in the real world, if you were to have aided and abetted that individual that committed that crime, what's going to happen to you? If you were to help him in any way to accomplish that crime, you would be in trouble. So
Yeah, they go after parents when the kids screw up too much, like early on in school, because there's got to be consequences,
Yeah. And so if you're involved in it, unless, of course, you're like a, well, okay, that was a stupid analogy. I'm not
Say
gonna bring
it.
up.
Come on now. Come on.
I don't even remember what it was.
Yes, you do. Come on.
I don't.
Andrew.
I don't remember what I was going to say.
I think that's what we call selective memory.
I think that's the first time I've heard you say that. Like, I don't know what I'm going to say.
That's usually what I say.
I know. John Bird's rubbing off on me.
Switching spots.
I think it was something to do. I think I was going to segue into this, actually. So we've seen a lot of the teachers hooking up with students, right? This is one of those teachers who was having relations. I think if you scroll up, it's a former elementary school aide who was sentenced to 50 years for sex crimes against 4 different boys. She was an elementary teacher's aide and the mother of 4 in Wisconsin, accused of forcing a 12-year-old to have relations with her, as well as luring a 14-year-old from his home to SA him. And on one occasion, she woke up a 12-year-old boy who was having a sleepover with his friends in the basement. She pulled off his clothes and assaulted him in front of the other children as they slept. The boy said he tried pushing her away multiple times. On another occasion, she assaulted a 14-year-old boy in a parking lot. She also tried manipulating 2 other teens into having relations with her. And this is her in court. She has been sentenced to 50 years of jail and 32 years of extended supervision. She'll be in her 80s when she gets let out. And when she got this news, she was crying her eyes out. She was very remorseful at that point.
I take full responsibility for what has taken place, disturbed by the harm and distress along with the trauma that you have to endure. I'm deeply sorry that this has caused confusion, pain, and anger, and that you have to live with this the rest of your lives.
Investigators detailed her sex crimes against 4 young boys during Tuesday's sentencing. One, a 12-year-old she forced to have sex with her. Another, a 14-year-old she lured out of his home to sexually assault.
She couldn't help herself. She was juggling all of these boys at the same time.
A court's order prohibited the recording of the victims and their families, but one mother told the judge, quote, "This person destroyed my son's psyche and loving and caring spirit." That family moving out of state as a result of Crocker's actions. Crocker, a mother of 4 herself, pleading for a lighter sentence.
I'm asking for mercy and compassion, even though I understand the seriousness.
The judge ultimately handing down 51 and a half years of incarceration.
She sought out children, she used children, and she took advantage of children.
Crocker showing little emotion as she now heads to prison for the next half century.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
And how often do we see that, by the way?
I don't know, man. 51 years, though, hopefully that'll deter others from doing.
But is that too stiff? 51 years?
No, because you got to make a statement for other people or they're just going to keep on trying to get away with it. They let that one woman off in Tampa, that one hot one at the very beginning.
Yeah.
They let her go because she said she was an alcoholic, and that didn't deter nothing.
Didn't that happen in a South Park episode, too?
Yeah, they had one episode with Ike, the little Canadian.
I watched that on the South Park channel.
Yeah, it was a decent one.
And she's like, "I'm sorry, I'm an alcoholic." They were like, she's, she's learned her lesson.
Oh, that was their parody from the.
That was actually about the actual story. Yeah, I agree. You gotta. I think these women in particular are kind of. I think they're wired the wrong way. And so I don't know that you can give them a lenient punishment and expect them not to go back out and do that stuff again.
Well, if you're into that kind of thing, you would see a sentence like that and then maybe think twice about approaching a kid if you're some sicko teacher,
Yeah, but again,
I wouldn't want 51 years,
I think it's kind of like, I mean, technically it is a pedo, but when it comes to people that prey on children like that, I think they're just their wires are crossed in some way, and I don't know that there's a solution. I don't know that there's a way to fix them.
Yeah,
and that's why many people say just take them out back and
Yeah. Now, here's the real question. Were they like that before they became teachers? Like, did they become a teacher just specifically to do that, or did that kind of come along after? You know, that's a question I have.
I think it's probably a mix of both, honestly. Because, and we've had the discussions before, if it's like some sort of trauma from their past, or, you know, maybe they didn't have the ideal high school experience, and so they're trying to, you know, they're trying to get a redo or something like that.
Yeah, they want to be the cool kid now, you know, kind of thing.
Byrd, are you okay, buddy? That's your second time to leave the studio.
Do not go in there, man.
Really? Woo! Are you serious?
Yes.
Because I got to pee. I was waiting on you to come back so I could go pee.
I went back in time to December 7th, 1941.
Did you kick the fan on?
Yes, I kept it on.
Okay, there's some Febreze.
It's a day that'll live in infamy for sure.
Oh, God. All right, I'm gonna attempt to go pee.
Uh-oh. You know, I've started this.
I'll pee outside if I need to.
Did it burn on the way out, Byrd?
No, it was sort of like cannon fire.
Okay.
It was solid and everything, and that's a good thing. But yeah, you know, I'm on this now. I'm on this carnivore keto diet, so I'm only eating meat, and for Lent I am only eating one meal a day. And I can drink coffee on this, but I'm not going to. And we've allowed some fruit.
Okay.
You know, and of course no soft drinks and no alcohol. So I'm looking to really, you know, trim down from that.
Isn't there fruit at the top of the new food pyramid that they came out with? Isn't that up there? I know milk and red meat.
No,
and stuff.
hey, pull that up. Let's see. The new
RFK.
food pyramid. I remember that from when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's different now. Here we go. Image. So this is supposedly. All right, let's see what they got. All right, Byrd.
Okay.
So this is what they got at the top. It's things like turkey, cheese, broccoli, carrots.
Broccoli's bad for IBS.
So there's like oranges, strawberries.
Okay.
Grapes.
Grapes, yes.
Banana's a fruit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banana's fruit.
So yeah, you get like your fruits right here, and you get your meats right here. If you eat just things on this chart, you will have a healthy life. More.
Hey,
at the
send
top.
me that link.
Okay.
I'm serious. I'm not lying. I'm telling you, man. I'm going to get into those 34 genes I've had for like 7 years.
Yeah. and if for those that are watching, like getting real butter versus margarine and all that can make the world of a difference with your diet intake. In fact, my wife watches those shows where people have habits like, you know, eating the worst thing you could imagine, like glue and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
My strange addiction?
Yeah, this guy was addicted to butter, but he was in like the best health of his life. He was ripped. He looked good. Everything about him looked great, but he ate like sticks of butter for fun.
No. Okay, I was going to ask. So he just like sits down to watch a football game and he's got a stick of butter and he's eating them.
Well, whatever you're doing's not doing you any favors. I'll just go ahead and tell you.
Well, it's a transition. My body's transitioning.
Something's transitioning. Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
I'm getting healthier. Can't you tell?
No, I cannot. I think something's dead inside of you.
Can't you hold your breath for 30 seconds?
I tried. It was like seeping in. Where did we leave off? I would have waited, but I was about to piss my pants.
While you were gone, we somehow pulled up the food pyramid and talked about it for a minute or two.
Do you hear about the new RFK chat bot? It gives you advice on the best foods to stick up your butt.
Yes, I did hear about that. Yeah.
And bananas and cucumbers top the list.
But now, wait a minute.
Was it for nutritional value? Or?
Yeah.
No, that's like a liberal media headline. That's not the only thing.
Well, no. I mean, you have to prompt it.
I think gay people were asking that.
It could be. It could have been anybody, you know? I mean, it's better than hamsters, right?
This is true.
I mean, at least it gave a solid answer, I guess.
Yeah. Although, if you were to peel a banana and try to do that, I got to imagine that would be incredibly difficult. To stick a banana up your rear end.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you need potassium, but...
It seems like it ended up getting smashed.
Yeah, man.
You're better off with a cucumber.
Well, you got. I guess if you were to do it, you'd have to get one of those really green bananas. That
Yeah,
are
it had to be really firm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think probably the best thing to use is nothing. What's wrong with you freaks out there? My gosh. Eat it. Don't stick it up your butt.
I don't know, man. Again. Is pizza? Is there pizza on the RFK food chart? Please tell me there is.
There's a tomato.
Yeah.
That's close.
I mean, they're probably, if you were to take a pizza, and I had a friend who would do this, he'd get a pizza and he would scrape it all off on his plate and eat it, and wouldn't eat
just the toppings.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if you got like a Supreme or something where it's got a lot of different toppings and things, it's pretty good. I've tried it before.
It's like a pizza casserole.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah. I mean, you don't get like the Parmesan stuffed crust. You don't want to do that because that'd be a waste.
I will say that if there's pizza, if we order pizza and it's been in the fridge for 3 days and it's like time for it to go, I will, in the process of throwing it away, I will grab handfuls of the toppings and just eat it.
I'm not surprised. That's a healthy way to do it.
Well, I'm doing it because I'm like, I hate to waste all these delicious toppings on this pizza.
Yeah.
And I'll just
Sometimes
grab a handful.
with a frozen pizza, I'll just go like this and do my teeth and just scrape it off.
While it's frozen?
Mm-hmm. Well, not frozen, no. Well, if it's frozen, I'll take it and bash my head through it.
We've
as a
seen
protest.
Yeah, we watched you do
protest.
that. We watched your Pizzagate deal.
I was afraid the Bubba shirt today was going to get ripped off after one of them clips earlier.
No, I have to be careful.
You had the fire in your eye.
Yeah, I had to do some real soul searching there. I've got to get control of myself.
Speaking of pizza and crime, see how many times I can say speaking of this episode. This video has been going viral as of late, and it's a pizzeria owner watching his security camera footage, and he's catching this dude who's ordered pizza and decides that he's going to steal the Parmesan. Just stick it in his pocket and take it. Now, why would you do that? Because you spent probably $10 on the pizza. Like, why not ask to buy some Parmesan?
It's not that expensive, is it?
No,
He's
what?
seeking the thrill of taking it.
I guess so. Watch what he does.
Does anybody know this guy?
There you go. Just sprinkling some on.
Looks around.
No,
Boom.
what the?
Got you, mother.
He's got to be a kleptomaniac.
Asshole.
Yeah, why would you? Why? Why would you do that?
Some people are just like that. They grab something.
Shake. Look. Okay.
He only looked one side.
Like, it's not like it's a hot commodity. You could go to the store and buy a container for $3 that's twice that size.
Yeah, that's just wrong.
Unless this particular, maybe they just got like really good Parmesan that you can't get anywhere else.
Fresh Parmesan.
Ah.
Yeah, or maybe it's like my strange addiction. He's addicted to Parmesan.
What a jerk.
Can't afford it.
Could you imagine stealing Parmesan and then end up going viral from the security camera?
Yeah. Like, you didn't even steal anything of value. But you got to admit, though, watch this pizza.
Freaky.
This pizza looks good. Watch the cheese pull on this.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Doesn't that look good?
Yes,
Is this in New York? Because that looks like
I don't know.
Slice.
You'd never get a cheese pull like that from Domino's. No. Especially when Richard takes 2 hours to bring it to you.
Well, I have to say, I've had a cheese pull like that from my Domino's, because my Domino's is probably in the top 1% of all Domino's in the world.
You're in the wealthy end of the city. That's why.
Statistically,
yeah. I mean, I'll eat it and it's just like.
Statistically, 1 in 3 Domino's has a really long cheese pull.
That's right.
Which means the other 2 have a very small cheese pull.
Yes. Or they got like a 3.8 inch.
But
cheese pull.
So we did that. We did a story on the wheel today about a guy with like the world's smallest penis. Do you want to hear from him?
Oh my gosh! You've got.
Is this the .38?
Yeah. This is the .38.
Oh man!
And he's from North Carolina. He went on this this British morning show.
Oh, poor fella.
To talk about his wiener. Watch.
When did you first start to realize that you had a really small penis?
I would say probably around high school.
Right.
and dealing with like girlfriends and stuff like that. But I was always like under the belief that like maybe like I'm a late bloomer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe one day
we'll have to start and stop it. Yeah, I want you to look, back it up like 3 seconds at the lady's face.
Oh, man.
She's like, oh, I'm so fascinated with this.
She probably wants to get a look.
Can I look at it? Can I touch it?
Trying to keep from laughing.
What? Okay.
Don't laugh.
So this guy's peen is 0.38 inches. And don't ask me if that's hard or soft. I don't know.
Well, I want to know how they measured it, from the top or
Yeah.
You know.
Do you?
The doctor did.
You gotta from the base. You gotta listen. If you're 0.38, you want to get every single centimeter you can, every millimeter you can out of that peen, and so he started as far back at the base as possible, and worked his way to
a doctor probably measured it.
A very tip. I mean, doctors don't really measure wieners, do they?
Sounds like they measured it in some freezer.
I guess if you go to a prostate doctor, they would probably measure a wiener to see if it was normal. In this case, I don't know if you need to measure. You could just kind of look. But that poor fella, I just feel we all need to be all men here in the chat, and all of us need to be thankful.
But
especially me.
Look at the smile on her face. None of the guys are smiling about this. This is absolutely tragic. And listening to the despair in this man's voice is just, you hate it so much. Watch.
Yeah.
Maybe one day it'll get normal size.
So you were waiting for puberty to have an impact, and that was going to happen?
And then it never did. It just never did.
It just never did. Did you speak to your parents about it?
No, I'm adopted.
Okay.
Okay. Double whammy. You got a micro peen and you're adopted, so you got nobody to talk to about it?
Man.
God, how depressing.
Dude, 0.38 inches. He might be the only guy that we know that doesn't have to aim.
Oh, he probably makes a mess.
No, yeah, I mean, he can't aim. It's all over the place.
It's running down his leg. It's, because especially if you're chubby, you probably got folds over it and everything else.
Yeah, I mean, it just hits one direction. Man, poor fella.
Okay, keep going.
I didn't really talk to them about stuff like that.
So you didn't have a chance to share that with somebody that would have known you as well. What sort of impact did that have on you then, Michael, as a teenager and in your 20s, when everybody's out there, all your mates are out there and they're meeting other people and they're exploring life and sexuality?
What do you expect?
Just more like keeping it to myself, like as I was younger.
It's a good idea, Michael. Keep it to yourself, buddy.
Man.
Don't say a word about it.
I feel so bad for that guy.
Yeah, we'll unalive him if he says more than 5 words, like that attorney.
Yeah, all of a sudden his buddy comes and goes, I'm going to kill you if you say more than 5 words about your micro penis. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Teen, 20s and stuff like that. I tried to keep it to myself. I was always single. Even though I had friends, they probably wondered why I wasn't dating, and I just didn't want to go through that.
I think being a teenager.
So Bob Cook's over here asking questions of all people. Okay, Bob, we get it. He says, "Is that like an elevator button?" I think elevator button is a little gracious, okay, because those things at least have some girth to them. An elevator button's like this.
What elevator are you in? This?
Well, it's about that big, and at least if you're only 0.3 inches this way, at least you could have what looked like at least a drink coaster or something.
A drink coaster?
Yeah. You'd be like, girl, I may not be long, but I'm thick.
Dang, that's just, man, don't you guys feel bad? I mean, I just feel really bad for this guy.
I don't know. Let's keep going. Maybe the story gets better.
Way it's so difficult, just with how your body's changing and your skin's normally terrible. I had one eyebrow too. Were you ever bullied at all, or did anybody ever comment?
No, nobody. Like I said, I kept it pretty secret, pretty much. There was a few girlfriends, in high school or whatever, that knew about it. But as far as I know, it never got around.
Right.
I didn't get picked on for it or anything because nobody knew.
So with regards...
And also, he's from North Carolina. So he's like, there's no way in hell I'm going on an American morning show and talking about this.
Yeah.
I'll go to England.
Yeah. And I guess they paid for it, and he was thinking, hey, man, it's a trip to England.
There's got to be there's stuff you can do that will enhance your size, but normally not in length. You can enhance in girth. There are treatments, even at Alabama Men's Clinic, that can make your peen thicker. You know, if you feel like you don't have enough thickness.
But, you should be happy with what God gave you, because there's a lot more to it than that.
A lot more to what?
To being attractive. Like, for instance, I mean, I've got it all, but, not everybody does. But you know what? Be happy with what you got. Oh, my gosh, I feel a final word's coming on. I better hold that off.
Yeah, hold that off. Well, you can assess the micropene in your final words. Anyway, back to it.
To you've said that you have tried to initiate intimate relations, but it's just not feasible. How does the size of your penis affect your day-to-day life? What sort of impacts does it have?
Aside from the not being able to like I can't go out, have a one-night stand. I can't go out and do things like that. But it also affects you with your ability to use the restroom, your confidence.
Because you can't urinate standing up, can you?
No, even sitting.
Oh, no.
See, I knew there was a thing there.
He can't even stand up and pee. And he's like, I can't do a one-night stand. Well, most people don't do one-night stands. That's not necessarily a thing where you're like, I really want to do that.
Yeah. He's probably nervous.
Is it just, what about the extended version? Is how what are we talking? If we're talking 0.38 in a cold environment and it's unextended.
No, I'm saying that this dude did not bring 0.38 to the table as his soft measurement. Like he said, if I've got a micropene and I'm gonna measure it, I'm gonna be as turned on as I've ever been, and I'm gonna have that thing. I'm going to get every millimeter out of it.
But I don't think, is that possible? He's been through so much trauma, years and years of that.
You saying, is it possible for him to even get turned on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because, it's mental.
Here, listen, let me give you a demonstration of this guy getting turned on.
Oh, okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Boop. Oh, that's awful.
Look.
I didn't know he was a black dude.
Okay, keep going. All right.
Down can be tricky with cleanup and everything.
Right. So
okay, well, that's enough. That's all we need.
Man.
That poor guy.
He not only can he not have relations, but he's got to sit down when he pees.
I know some guys that do that anyway.
Yeah. We call them liberals.
Uh-huh.
So, for those of y'all that wanted
to crawl into my shell now.
What, Mr. 1 in 3? And why are you depressed?
No, that poor fella.
You claim you've got
from my home state.
You claim you've got the Bob Cook syndrome going on.
No, I doubt it. I doubt I cook like Bob.
Well, maybe not, but 1 in 3.
Yeah, 1 in 3.
Statistically.
From what I've heard, I think Bob's more like 1 in a million. I don't know.
1 in a million.
Yeah, they don't call him Cocaine Bob Cook for nothing.
I didn't even know what that meant until we were at BARP. I thought they were referring to something he did in his past. I didn't know.
Cocaine Cook.
Yep.
I know why now.
Which is a good wrestling name. Although you would never want to put Bob Cook in a wrestling ring in leotard. That could get dangerous. That would look like JoJo Cruz.
Yeah. Skinny JoJo Cruz, because he lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in states were inspiring me.
Oh, Bob Cook lost a lot of weight?
Yeah.
He probably gained 0.38 inches from that. But 3 foot 8 inches is what I meant to say. Okay, that's probably all we need to do, honestly. Although I do have, and I don't know why this is happening. I wish sometimes I could just clear my algorithm because it's if you have one disgusting video pop up on your feed and you get locked into it for a moment and start watching it, even if you only watch it for 10 seconds, the social media, Facebook or X or whatever. They're like, oh, he likes this video. Let's give him more. And I had that start happening with like these cyst, pimple popping gimmicks.
Man, yeah.
And there's nothing that grosses me out more than the pimple, the pus, and the.
It's addictive.
My wife
not
watches that
addictive.
during dinner, man.
It's
addictive.
It's not addictive. It's disgusting.
Well, it's the relief.
No, there's no relief.
It's like, oh, okay, that person got relief.
Relief from my dinner being in my stomach,
Well,
maybe.
You know, probably not watching it at dinner time's a good thing. You know, or before bed.
Yeah, this is one of them that popped up on my feed right here. Oh, it's so gross. And watch the cat in the background that's eating.
Oh, man, good one.
Did it do it?
Yeah.
I got a story about that. Oh, dang.
It did. It's on my cat.
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Fungus.
Fungus just licked it, I think.
Oh.
Am I hurting you?
I can't. I'm not even watching her push on his neck now.
Okay, it's off. It's off. I got it off.
Let me tell you you want to hear my sister's story?
Oh my God! Sorry. Oh
man. Dang!
Oh, okay.
Like a porn movie. Oh gosh. Okay, now that.
I gotta show him. I'm sorry.
Oh God! No!
Is that the relief you wanted, huh?
Oh man, she's still got so much more left.
Oh no, cut it off. That's disgusting.
Wait, how much is left?
No. There's not even.
It's hard to look away.
Okay, all right, she's wiping. One more. Oh my
No.
gosh.
No,
oh my
do it.
gosh.
No,
Here we go. Move your hand, lady.
Oh.
Oh, dang. Oh, okay. At that point, it starts getting bloody.
Okay, cut it off. I don't know what this is. Cut it off.
Let me tell you about my cyst story. Okay, this cyst story happened in 19...
I don't want to hear about your cyst story.
No, you do.
No, I don't.
It's life-changing, and I'll let you feel the hole in my neck.
No,
afterwards.
God, no.
Okay, but listen, I was working in construction because I was a musician in 1985, and I had a girlfriend, and I would always come over and we would watch... we would always watch Miami Vice. And I had developed a cyst, and I never really thought about it, but it had really grown pretty darn big. And I remember I was up on a roof. We were building a house, and one of the guys swung around with a board and hit me right there on that neck. I almost fell off, and I was like, God, I got to do something. So, of course, I didn't have health insurance. So, I found out that my girlfriend's aunt was a nurse. So somehow my girlfriend managed to talk her aunt into coming over to take care of the cyst during Miami Vice. So we went into the bathroom and she said, okay, this is really going to hurt. She had like a scalpel and she sliced on it a little bit and it hurt so bad, and she pushed on it, and I was looking in the mirror. I could see it squirted all the way across up against the wall and a little bit on her face.
Oh, no.
And I passed out from the pain.
No.
And she, being the trooper she is, since I was passed out, she went ahead and yanked everything else out and tried to cut it out. So I had a hole in my neck for decades. So you know what? I mean, it's not fun. It's very... no, what is that?
Oh, here's
that.
This is.
Oh no.
No, look, this right here is Spider-Man. This is basically what you were just describing. This is a real life Spider-Man right here. Watch.
Oh, what has this podcast come to? Oh, that's what happened to me.
I'm sorry, Tommy.
Oh, Spider-Man. Oh man. Oh, man. Oh, poor Rainy's eating dinner. Amber says, how do you people let it get to that point? I cannot understand. Oh, man.
It's all on Andrew's feed, you know?
Yeah.
Oh God,
man, we need to have a little say. What's on Andrew's
and we're
today?
on my feed still, so we're rewatching it again. So X is gonna be like, yeah, he really likes this stuff.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Now, this one is a little less disgusting, but maybe equally as disgusting. Give me the caption on this real quick. So, this is the result of getting unalived human collagen, salmon sperm, and stem cell therapy injected into your face.
What? All
So,
that mixed together?
Dead human collagen, stem cell, and
salmon sperm.
Salmon sperm. Look at this.
This is the result of getting unalived human collagen, salmon sperm, and stem cell therapy injected into my face all in one appointment because Korea. This was my experience at Girin in Gangnam. It's a full plastic surgery hospital with board-certified surgeons and
that Gangnam
anesthesiologists, but I
style.
went to the skin clinic floor.
She
It is a
paid to do
high-volume
this.
clinic, so you start with a consult, pay, get a locker, wash your own face, like the usual with this kind of clinic. But unlike true assembly line clinics, every treatment was done in a private room, which I liked, and there was also a lot of language support. I came specifically for Re2O. It's the hottest new injectable on the Korea skincare scene. It's literally human collagen they get from donor cadavers. And I stacked that with Redron Healer, which is the salmon sperm skin booster, and toning lasers, plus a laughing gas add-on for the pain, all of which totaled $886. They did see me filming and offered to add stem cell therapy so I could show you, and I of course said yes. Stem cell therapy is so popular in Korea right now, so disclosure there. I did blood-derived stem cell therapy, but they do fat-derived too. They drew my blood down in the hospital part, spun it to concentrate growth factors, and then part of it was injected into my face, and the rest was delivered through an IV. Between the Re2O, Redron Healer, and stem cell therapy, it was a lot of tiny injections resulting in this, but I'm excited to see how my skin responds. Would you do this to your face in Korea?
No.
She doesn't need it. She's not that old.
Wow.
I mean, you don't need it if you're old either. That just, I mean, come on. I mean
is
like
that-
the salmon sperm just like swim around under her skin or something? That's just, ugh. That's nasty.
Yeah, she just wanted some sperm on her face, salmon sperm.
Now, there's easier ways to do that, ma'am. I don't know if you know this. There's much easier ways to do that.
Man, the feed's going crazy.
Yeah, no pain, no gain on that one.
Man.
Boy, we should have started the show with that stuff. I just really needed to convince y'all that Donald Trump wasn't racist before I busted out the cyst on you.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man deal.
I would like to make a request if I could.
Sure.
Who's trying to FaceTime me?
Answer it.
Hello? Huh? Hey, everybody.
Who is
it? A group?
Hey, it's Abby. Oh, what? Well, it popped up. Am I late?
You're only one day late.
Me too.
Somebody else must have prompted it because Byrd's phone was laying on the table.
Yeah, it's a
I'm innocent. I promise you.
I was FaceTiming my friend. Like, I was on FaceTime with somebody else, and then I got that notification. I thought, well, okay.
Maybe it's God's way of telling us we shouldn't be talking about what we were just talking about.
It could be.
I'm going to tell you that I wasn't watching. No offense.
It's probably
but
a good thing.
I'm gonna say that that's probably true.
Okay.
I'll bet you.
All right.
I'll bet you we're talking about zits and stuff.
Yeah. Holy Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Radical Christians.
Yeah. Somebody needs some Jesus on making those videos.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, Abby, for setting us straight.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here to do.
Bye, girl.
So did anybody else answer? I didn't get the notification for it. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I got the call, too.
Okay.
But it was from, I don't know who did it.
Okay.
But you missed the Bible study last night.
Yeah, I did, but I was I went out with my son.
Everybody was there except for you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. My son's worthless. Is that what you're saying? He's 25, and he's going to be moving to Austin probably next year. So I won't be seeing him a whole lot after then, especially when he gets married. And I just wanted to spend a little bit of time with him, but no, I'm a big fat sinner for that. God spends time with his son. I can spend time with my son. Okay?
Okay.
And I bought him a banjo, too.
Well, that was nice of you.
Yes.
When is he engaged?
Not yet, because his fiance, they went to Alabama together. And
she's gonna be a lawyer.
She's gonna be a corporate lawyer, and they've already offered her a position next year in Austin.
He might want to sell that banjo and go ahead and get a ring.
No, he didn't have to buy it.
Oh.
I bought it was a delayed Christmas present.
I know, but he needs money to get her an engagement ring.
No, he doesn't. He's making more money than me. Cat's bringing in some decent bucks.
Is he?
For pizza? Yeah, he's not selling pizza or anything. He's the
advertising
general manager for North and Central Alabama for promotions.
Yeah, Lord, man, that's pretty good at that age to have that kind of job.
Yeah, well, he got callbacks on his first 3 interviews, and one of them was a Zoom interview with.
Do you ever question how he turned out so well?
Yeah, I do. A lot of it has to do with my ex-wife.
No, you don't take responsibility for his success?
I mean, his creativity and his happy-go-luckiness and,
the reason everybody loves him and the reason he's going to get married because he's a ladies' man.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, he's fetching. He's a good-looking young man.
He's a handsome guy.
Yeah, but, he's a one-woman man. He didn't do a lot of dating in school. He's like, I'm not serious about this, so he dated with intention, so he's got it together.
Well, you do need to be careful. You do need to make sure that he's not going to be gay, like if they don't date in high school. I mean, obviously he's not, but
the chicks, the chicks were after him, but he was, I mean,
you just don't want to end up in the situation where your kid's like, and if they're gay, that's fine, but some people don't want their kids to be gay because they want grandkids, right? And so, like, if your son comes to you and is like, Dad, I got a date tonight, and you're like, oh, that's great, son. Do you need money for the date? And he says, no, he's going to pay for all of it. And then it's like, oh, I'm not going to have any grandbabies.
Uh-oh.
Because he's going on a date with a guy.
Are you saying that my son's gay?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Are you saying that my son's gay? Do we need to get down to it? Do I need to take you out, man?
Let's do final words. Tony Gump, your final words.
Final words. I don't believe John Byrd's son's swings that way, but if he did, he would still love him.
Yes, we would all love him.
Yeah. So stay
your,
positive.
Your kids are our kids.
Yes.
Gay or not.
And take a breather, Byrd. It'll be just fine. Everybody stay positive. Get plenty of water, meat, sunlight, and sleep. And we're going to end up winning all this stuff, I think. So we'll see what happens. SAVE Act, by the way. Got to pass the SAVE Act. And Prince Andrew sucks. Sorry.
You make sure John Byrd's getting plenty of oxygen.
Luke.
All right, your final words that you were really thinking about earlier. What were they?
I forgot them.
Okay.
But I tell you, I do not like the color orange. Ooh. Never have. I mean, I like to do Halloween, and stuff like that, but I just don't like the color. And no offense, I'm not talking about Tennessee. There's just always been something about the color orange that I don't like. Most other colors, I'm okay with. But there's something about orange. It's just not, I don't know. It's not right. I don't eat orange foods.
Even though it's the color of your president?
No, he's white now.
Oh.
He's gotten, his hair's white now, and all that. But, I mean, I don't know what it is. I guess if I was colorblind, it wouldn't be an issue.
Now, I got one question. If you don't like orange, do you like red?
I like crimson.
Okay. So if you like crimson, do you like yellow as well?
I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going. I ain't stupid.
Just the mix. That's all it is.
Okay.
It's like purple's red and blue mixed.
Well,
Go ahead.
I've got this orange cable here, and I'll work on that. But you know what? We all need to work on things in our life. But you know what? You've got to know what to work on. Okay? Maybe you know what? And I'll do it with you. Maybe you need to take stock in your life. See what things have slipped through the cracks. What things are you doing that are unhealthy for you? Or what things are you not doing that are healthy for you? And I'm not just talking about food. I'm not just talking about sleep. Because remember, we only get so many ticks of the clock in this life. When is your tick going to stop? I don't know when mine's going to stop. Tony, do you know when yours is going to stop?
No, sir.
Andrew, how about you?
I don't know.
How about you? Take stock. And listen to Tony and buy stock. Buy 10. Oh, I just shit myself.
All right, that's our cue to go. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Appreciate you.
Yep.
And members only next.
I hope so, yeah.
We'll see what happens. Until next time, see you guys.